Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another quiz video. Today, as you can read at the top of the screen, we have MLB MVP voting since the 2020s. That's like not the best way to name that, I guess, but it's every player to receive an MVP vote since the COVID year 2020. There's 223 names. 20 minutes goes all the way through 2024. This keeps up with the theme of doing quiz videos lately. Kind of on a quiz kick, I guess you could say. And yeah, this is done by MS Schiffman. Maybe give him a look, I guess, if you're ever on Sporkle. But without further ado, let's get into it. Link to this will be in the description of the video. Let me know how you did, if you beat me. It feels like we're going to miss some names, but maybe we'll get some names. We'll see. This year was Otani. Give me Lindor. Give me like Alonso. We're going to jump around a little bit just as I think of names to do. Corbin Carroll comes to mind. Austin Riley comes to mind. Ronald Acuna comes to mind. Swanson comes to mind. Sale comes to mind for the Braves. And they just have so many guys. Maybe it's Marcell Ozuna from the Braves. It is. And the Brewers. And we're to our first one because it's not Willie Adames. It surely is not Burns, but he is somewhere. Maybe it's Woodruff? No, that doesn't make sense. Devin Williams? Oh, no. Yelich? And we're already kind of wheels off. Okay, we're going to come back to all of these. Let's knock out the ones we know. So like the Phillies, let's just go around the infield. It's Real Muto. It's Harper is going to be that one. While we're here, let's type in a Bohm. Let's type in a Turner. Let's type in a Stott. A Marsh. Nola. A Wheeler. The outfield, Castellanos is here somewhere. We said Marsh. Did we say Schwarber already? We did. I think we may have started with him. Okay, we'll see. Reds is Ellie De La Cruz. Who do you guys think is going to be on the cover of MLB The Show? That's an interesting one that I've been thinking about lately. As we think of Padres, Machado, give me like a Cease, a Darvish. I think we already guessed him, maybe. Um, Grisham. I think it's going to be a shortstop. I would probably do Bobby Witt personally, but I understand the Gunnar Henderson appeal and the Ellie De La Cruz appeal, certainly. I am not above that being an option. Who is on the Padres, though? It's not Cronenworth. Oh, is it Kim? It's not, but he is somewhere. Renfro. Does he sneak on? He doesn't. Dude, we're gonna have to come back to that later, I think. Webb for the Giants. We already guessed, I guess. We already guessed Snell. Crawford. Belt. Longoria. Who's on the Giants this year? Solano. Hello. We are struggling early. Pittsburgh is like Reynolds. Give me a Skeens. That's really the only two it could be, I guess. Dodgers. I mean, there's so many it could be. Will Smith is somewhere. Freeman is somewhere, surely, and that's him. Lux. Taylor. Teoscar is here. It's not Justin Turner. That's a terrible guess. What are we thinking about? Oh, Muncy is here. Kershaw, Urias, Bueller, Flaherty. Oh, dude, we are struggling right now. We need to move on. Give me Judge. Give me Soto. Give me Witt. Give me Stanton. No. Give me Gunnar. Gunnar Henderson. Clase is here somewhere. Jose Ramirez is here somewhere. Is Jimenez here somewhere? Kwan. Just trying to think of people. Guerrero. Detroit is probably Scooble. Does Green sneak on? He doesn't. Boston is Devers. Is Sale. Is Bayo. Is Cutter Crawford. Is Kyle Hendricks here somewhere? He is. Boston. Boston. O'Neill? I don't remember how to spell O'Neill. 2 L's. He's here somewhere. Maybe he's a Cardinal. Verlander. How about a Cole? Houston pitchers. Valdez. Okay, but it could be a hitter too, obviously. Altuve. Abreu is going to be here for his White Sox MVP, even though he was DFA'd this year. Did we say Bregman yet? We haven't. Did we say Correa yet? We haven't. This could be a Tucker. It could be Yordan Alvarez. It is. Oakland has to be Brent Rooker. Mariner could be Cal Raleigh. It is. Julio Rodriguez sneaks on somewhere. Kyle Lewis had that one crazy year. Baltimore, Santander, Texas, yikes, Seager. Kansas City, Reagan's was pretty good. Witt, Lugo, I think, was good. He was. And then Detroit again. That's not Scooble or Green. We're going to skip for now. Let's go to the NL 2023 is Betts, which gives us our Dodger. Number 4, Austin Riley. Oh, Albies. No. Freed. Morton. Who is this? Harris? Who is this? It's not Acuna. We already guessed him. Atlanta. Oh, Murphy? Sean Murphy's in Oakland in 2022. It's not him. Olsen. Give me a Chapman, maybe. He's somewhere. Miami is Alcantara. How about Arias? Ooh, is Arias? He's the Padre down here. Okay, that makes me feel a little better about things. A red is tough. Castillo. I mean, Trevor Bauer from early. Who plays on the Reds? Christian Walker, Jock Peterson for the Diamondbacks. Segura on the Diamondbacks. We'll come back to Rangers is Semien. Rays could be Diaz. It is. Baltimore again. Mullins had a year. Santander had a year. We already guessed them, though. Gunnar had a year. Ryan Mountcastle. Man, this is crazy. Batista, does he sneak on? No. White Sox is Robert. The Baltimore guy is going to annoy me, I think. As is this Ranger if I don't get it. But we do. Bichette had a down year last year. Polanco? How about Rosario? Buxton. How about Kepler? No longer a Twin, but was around this time. How about Pablo Lopez? Sonny Gray? It was Tampa. McClanahan. Wasn't him. And then Cleveland again. Naylor? Okay. NL. Giving us some trouble. Specifically Milwaukee. Giving us some trouble. We have almost all of 2022 done for both sides. So this is going to be Goldschmidt. If I could spell Goldschmidt. What do you guys think is the hardest name to spell in the MLB? Story? Definitely not the hardest name to spell. There's some crazy ones. Mark Shipchinski comes to mind. His nickname used to be Scrabble. Tavar. Oh, Tavar could be a Rocky down here, and he is. Who else plays in Colorado in 2022? McMahon played there. I guess wasn't an MVP candidate. It surely was not a pitcher like Marquez or Freeland. Wasn't Bryant. I don't think he's been good since he got out there. Might have to come back to that one. Mets. That's not Alonso. Is it DeGrom? I think he was a Ranger by then. It's not Scherzer. We already guessed Alonso. McNeil had a year. It is Jeff McNeil. 2022 Rocky. That got like a couple of votes, I guess, because it's not nothing, but it's not a ton. It's tied for 16th, so he's like just sneaking on. Okay, AL, let's knock these out. Mike Trout would have been a bad one to miss. How about Devers? We already guessed. Bogarts, is he still there? He is. Baltimore again. We're missing an obvious Baltimore one. I think 2023 and 2022 are going to be the same guy, and I just maybe am not getting to it. Toronto. Ray won a Cy Young, but he's not there. He'll be in 2021, the year that he won the Cy Young. 2022, Toronto. Is Barrios there? He's not. Ryu. Ryu is somewhere, but I don't know where he went. Ryu is up in 2020. Toronto. It's not Guerrero. It's not Bichette. No way it's Biggio. No way it's Kiermaier. Kiermaier's a tough one to spell. Interesting. Okay. We'll come back to these. We should have a little bit of time, I would imagine. But I don't know. It's hard to say. Cardinals. Adam Wainwright. Reds. Is it Steer? Oh, is it Eugenio Suarez? No. Yikes. Barnhart? No. Who was good out there? Jonathan India? It's probably a pitcher. If it's a pitcher, I don't know that I'm getting to it. Giants. Yikes. Buster Posey. Okay. Gosman had a crazy year. Think that's the Gosman year. He could be Toronto. We had a Toronto down here somewhere. Okay, but he's not there. That Giant, I don't know that we're getting to. Mariner, man. Hernandez. We already guessed. We already guessed Raleigh. Ty France. How about give me a little bit of Mitch Haniger action? It is. Wow. 2021 Mitch Haniger. Good for him. Does this guy sneak on? No, thank goodness. Okay. Brandon Lau is here. Royals. It's not Witt, Reagan's. Oh, dude, Salvador Perez had a crazy home run year, and that is what that is. Red Sox pitcher, obviously. It's not Chris Martin. I guess it doesn't have to be a pitcher. I feel like I've exhausted fielders, though, because it's not like Sandy Leon. It's not Cassis. We guessed Story. We guessed Devers. We guessed Bogarts. It's too late for Benintendi. So I don't know. Tampa could just be a random pitcher. We already guessed Shane McClanahan. Who was the guy before McClanahan out there? Archer's way too early. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. We're kind of struggling here late, but like we're living a little bit. Giant in 2020, Padre in 2020, Cub in 2020, two Cubs in 2020. Could be anybody. Uh, it's not Kyle Hendricks. It could be Steele. It's not Steele. Around the horn is like Wisdom. Oh, dude, there's a guy that sounds like an Italian food. What was his name? Oh, I can see it. It's like Stramboli or something. And I know all you guys are like, wow, this guy's racist because that's the one Italian word he could think of in that moment. Which is not true because I also thought about pizza and spaghetti. So get wrecked. But I don't know who the Cubs guys are going to be. Ian Happ is one. We already guessed Bellinger. Surely not Dexter Fowler. I don't even know if he was out there anymore. Okay, we have 4 minutes. Let's knock out the AL here. Okay, there's going to be some weird ones, I think. Like Miguel Sano. The Yankee Luke Voigt. He's not. Glaber? Urshela? No. Wow. White Sox. Robert. Crochet. I mean, Tim Anderson. Okay. Angel Rendon before he was washed. Boston. It's not Bogarts. I feel like we've guessed all the Boston guys that it could possibly be. Verlander. Cole for Houston in 2020. Brantley. Jordan. Well, we already guessed him, I think. Alvarez. Angel again? White Sox again? What was happening in the MLB in 2020? Okay, we have 194 out of 223. We have 3 minutes left. I'm going to give myself a second to try to think of some of the more recent guys because that feels like something I should be able to pull because this just happened. Jaron Duran is the Red Sox. The Tiger, though, I just don't know that I'm getting to. The top five Brewer, it feels like I need to be able to get. Is it William Contreras? It is. Okay. Padre, I feel like I should be able to get to. But we've gone through all the Padres that come to mind, even the ones that I don't think were on the team that year. It's Snell, it's Darvish, we guess Cease, but he's below. We guessed Machado, we guessed Tatis, shout out Ringworm. And there's two that I'm missing. Grisham. I mean, we guessed Kim. We guessed Cronenworth. Myers is somewhere. Who's it's Hosmer get on here in some way? He doesn't. I mean, who are we thinking about here, guys? The Brewers gonna annoy me too. I think. I think some of these are gonna be fine, and some are gonna annoy me pretty greatly. The Rocky, I'm so interested in because I just have no idea who that's about to be. You know what I'm saying right now, dog? Like, I don't have a clue. Baltimore, I should be able to get, but it's not happening. There's no way it's Jordan Westberg. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Mateo, we guessed. The outfield is like Mullins, we guessed. Hayes, we guessed. Um, this might be the end of the line here, guys. I don't know that we're getting a whole lot more out of this. Okay, 2020 Cleveland. We got to be able to get a few. Bieber, Minnesota. Do we guess Buxton? Right now, I'm in the mode of let's not miss anybody obvious. We guess Buxton and Kepler. Did we guess Polanco? Did we guess Rosario? did we guess? I mean, we did Gray. Um, dude, the White Sox too. Eloy. Oh, did we get Andres Jimenez? We apparently did. This feels like it's it. I would love to get to 200, but I don't know that it's happening. One short of 200 is pretty aggravating. The Padre is going to be the one that annoys me the most on that, I think. But I don't know. We'll see. 10 seconds left. Give me a name, baseball gods. I guess we'll scroll up to the top and see who we missed. Nelson Cruz, we missed. LeMahieu, Verdugo, Springer is a terrible miss. Should have guessed him when we went through the Astros core. Fletcher, Keuchel. Okay, I don't know that I'm pulling Keuchel as a White Sox in 2020. Yaz, Tepera, good for him, man. Votto's a tough miss. Late night Lamont Wade is a tough miss. Evaldi Meadows, Zanino. Who else we got? Adley Rutschman. That's a terrible miss. So this is a pretty beatable score. Manoa, Bard, Rutschman, Paredes, Friedel, and Gallen. Oh, dude, Profar is a tough miss. Churio, Merrill. So there's some gettable names on here. 89%'s not terrible, I guess. It's much higher than the average score, but we definitely missed some obvious ones. Like Adley Rutschman, 83% of people got him, but I did not. And my best guess was Will Myers and Adam Wainwright, I guess. So this is pretty beatable, I think. Let me know if you guys beat me. And I will catch y'all in the next one.